And good evening, I'm Bo Williams. Welcome to the 7. We do want to get a look at the big 7 stories right now. Topping the list for us tonight is the weather. Tonight, much of the area under either a high wind warning or a wind advisory. Take a look here for a second. Look at the pennants there flapping in the breeze. This is at Lindsey Nelson Stadium tonight as the Vols baseball team in action. Six Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers joining us now from the Storm Center. Talk about the winds, Ken.
Yeah, Bo, temperatures have been climbing again today into the 60s and 70s. We're still there at 70 degrees in Knoxville and Gatlinburg, 72 in Athens thanks to those brisk southerly winds. And there are a few rain showers across the area. These are kind of pushing east-northeast, almost parallel to I-40. So random rain showers, the brisk winds will stay with us tonight and into the day tomorrow. In fact, here are the wind gusts tomorrow for Knoxville. So from 9 a.m. through about 2 p.m., we're talking 40-mile-per-hour gusts. That's the front that'll be pushing through the area at that time. And it's a pretty strong cold front. Right along it, there could be some stronger storms. So already there'll be 30 to 40-mile-per-hour winds, but maybe slightly stronger as that front moves through. That front arrives about 9 to 11 for the areas shaded in red, 10 to 12 here in the valley shaded in orange, and 11 to 1 areas shaded in yellow. So that would put it in Knoxville, Maryville, also up through Union County, right between that 10 and noon time frame. Once the front moves through, temperatures will drop quickly. We'll go from 67 in the morning at about 11 a.m., dropping into the 40s, if not 30s, by this time tomorrow. So grab the winter jacket before you leave the house. Bo, you won't need it in the morning, but by the afternoon, you are certainly going to need it. Temperatures, in fact, like a roller coaster, will go from 67 midday tomorrow to 28 by Thursday morning. I'll tell you when it warms up again coming up, Bo.
All right, Ken, thank you. Well, a big health challenge for a Knox County leader comes in next on our list for you tonight. Knox County Sheriff Tom Spangler revealing that he has pancreatic cancer. Spangler releasing a letter to the community within the last 90 minutes describing his prognosis as excellent, expressing gratitude that the cancer was caught early and offering his assurances that with help from his staff, the day-to-day operation of the sheriff's office will not be disrupted. Spangler, in his letter, tells Knox County citizens that he will remain active in the sheriff's office, although he does point out that he may miss community events, which Spangler regrets, but it's a decision, he says, is needed to protect his immune system. Now, Spangler closing his letter with this message, quote, "On behalf of my wife, girls, and grandkids, I ask for privacy while we navigate this season. I covet your prayers, and as always, I am honored to serve as your sheriff." Big legal trouble for another youngster, the latest accused of making a threat. The kid under investigation this time, a 7th grader at Powell Middle, charged with making threats of mass violence. Now, we're learning about this from the Knox County Sheriff's Office. According to the Sheriff's Office, juvenile detectives took the student into custody yesterday. We don't know any specifics on those threats. Of course, we will keep you posted. Now, the spring semester started with a rash of threats, you may recall, aimed at Knox County schools. Notably, we showed you the Halls campus put on lockdown in January with 3 Gibbs Middle School students arrested over the alleged hoax. What we've heard in each case, school and law enforcement leaders want parents to talk to their children, letting them know what can happen when these hoax threats are made, that the consequences are serious. We're still following a big story out of Middle Tennessee for you, but the Amber Alert is now statewide for a missing teen. Take a look here. The boy at the center of this, all of this is Sebastian Rogers. There's 2 pictures of him here. One was he was last seen yesterday in Hendersonville. Now, the effort to find Rogers has been going on for more than 24 hours, with the decision made about 2 hours ago to upgrade its status from an endangered child alert. Now, search crews are saying Sebastian is on the autism spectrum, making it tough for him to find his way home without help. As the sun sets and the temperatures are set to drop, bringing a possibility of rain, flurries, and wind, officials are concerned the search perimeter has been moved from 2 to 5 miles, we understand, and could be expanded as they clear more surroundings.
Apparently doesn't sleep a lot at night, and he's more active at night, and is, you know, probably sleeps a little more in the day. So we hope he's laying down and resting, and we just want to. We don't want him to outwalk the search, and the ground that he can cover on foot. We're working with that, and we're putting that into consideration when we create the areas that we search.
Again, Sebastian Rogers stands about 5'5", weighs around 120 pounds. Call 1-800-TBI-FIND if you have information that could help tonight. We're also following another search effort closer to home, a silver alert from Claiborne County for Curtis Mason. The TBI says Mason was last seen yesterday afternoon around Park Circle in Harrogate. We're told he could be in the Cumberland Gap area or maybe driving a 2004 silver Pontiac Montana van with a Tennessee tag. Mason is 86. TBI says Curtis has a medical condition that could make it hard for him to return safely without help. The number to call for both missing persons cases on your screen, 1-800-TBI-FIND. Back here in Knox County, the big growth plan that's been the focus of so much debate has passed. Advance Knox getting the nod from County Commission last night, but obstacles remain before it is fully approved. Now, Commission unanimously approved the plan under the condition that Knox County Planning approves the future land use map. That map, you see it right here, shows a more specific layout of what land is suitable for specific developments. Now, the Planning Commission is set to make that vote on March 7th. If approved, County Commission will vote on March 25th. Some rural residents like Kevin Murphy are still hesitant about how the plan may impact where they live.
We've seen a lot of recognition that the new plan needs to provide that framework. It needs to provide some real guardrails and not just strong guidance, but in some cases requirements for how a land use planning should happen.
Knoxville City Council will vote on the growth plan on March 5th. If approved, it will go to a final vote with the Farragut Board of Mayor and Aldermen on March 28th. Also last night, Knox County Commission giving its approval to a zoning change aimed at clearing the way for a new development project, a 42.5-acre patch of land at the corner of Harvey Road and North Shore Drive. That's almost out to the Loudoun County line. Developers wanted a higher density, up to 5 homes per acre for the planned subdivision, but they're only planning for 3 units per acre, and that's led to pushback from neighbors worried about traffic and infrastructure. Those opponents showing up to give commissioners a piece of their mind last night. Commission approved the rezoning at that lower 3-unit per acre level. Our big story list rolls on with the Great Smoky Mountains National Park putting up some big numbers. Listen to this. More than 13.3 million people visited the park last year, making it one of the most popular outdoor destinations in the country. The months of June through October were the busiest months with over 1 million visits each. Over the last decade, the park has averaged nearly 12 million visits per year. Great Smoky Mountains ranks 3rd on the top 10 most visited parks in 2023. The number 1 was Blue Ridge Parkway with 16.7 million visits. And we wrap up the big story list with big progress on Knoxville's downtown multi-use stadium project. Sports Authority Board saying it's going well at the group's meeting today. Another milestone has been reached. The roof was put on over the suite levels, and now they are just working on what color to stain it. But it should be done this week. A nonprofit proposed bike parking at the stadium and bike valet parking, but the board needs to talk to developers first before that can move forward. Right now, the project is on schedule to finish on time.
That's what it's all about, is building the playing surface, and so I'm very excited about doing that. There's a lot of work that goes on with it. There's the underground drainage system that has to happen, an irrigation system, and then plus all the prep with the right grasses and clays in the infield and those sort of elements.
Stadium is expected to be done in March of 2025.